G'day everybody, it's Greg Olsen here from the Empire Bay and Districts Road Action Group down at Empire Bay, the corner of Rickard Road and Kendall Road, and part of their concerns as a resident group is the safety of children getting to and from school, going up Greenfield Road, which has no paths or any safe way for kiddies to go on their bikes or walk. A couple of our residents have suggested the idea of using this road here as a means of getting up to Empire Bay Public School safely without even having to go anywhere near Greenfield Road and Empire Bay Drive. I think it's a wonderful idea, only being a resident here for 8 or 9 months. Local knowledge from the people who have been here for much longer than me is very, very helpful. And this is an idea that obviously has been around for a while, and I think the time has come for us to pursue it with council and local government and state government. There's a no-through road, but up the other end, and I'll show you that section in a little while, there's an area which is council land, I believe public land, which can be on which can be built a bicycle track, and that will go straight up to the school so kids can safely get to and from the school. And it's a lovely little place to cycle as well. So we'll have a look at that later as I walk up Kendall Road, which is here. The other good piece of news is that this area is slated for refurbishment by council by June 30, 2017. So there'll be an upgrade of this area, which will be required to make it work properly, I'm certain. But anyway, this is Kendall Road. When I go up to the other end, I'll continue this video. Here we have the beautiful sound of butcher birds, and there's one right there. Yeah, I think that's one. Beautiful. I love butcher birds. But anyway, I'm not here to look at butcher birds. I'll listen to them. I'm here to show you the end of Kendall Road, and as you can see, the flooding issues are even prevalent up here. And the reason for that is the drainage from up the end, which is needs to be worked on if we're going to get a cycleway for the kids to get to school, a walkway for the kids to get to school safely. So that's where I was before, way down there, and there's a big messed up bit of road in the middle there that needs work. But anyway, this could certainly be converted to a cycleway for the kids. Whoops, I'm going to drop my walking stick there. The walking stick. Okay, so let's have a look at where this bicycle path could be built. Let's have a Captain Cook. Being new here, as I mentioned, I only discovered this the other day when I went for a bit of a walk, and I also discovered there's an old electricity substation site just around through here too, which of course all the long-term locals would know. I didn't know what it was, but I do now. So this is where the bicycle track could be constructed. It goes in between the homes and... oh, look at that. What's that? Oh, an interesting bird. As you can see, the drainage issues are severe and they need to be certainly looked at. And there would need to be work done, of course. It would be lovely to keep that tree, go around the tree. I'm sure it's possible. Where there's a will and where there's funds, there's a way. It's a bit hard to negotiate through here. I don't want to fall over and make a fool of myself, so I'll try and keep stable. It's all a matter of funds, as we know, with council. So we have the mangrove swampy bits over there, and we have the backs of houses up here. But all this area is public land, and it could have constructed bicycle track and walkway for the kids to safely get to school. It's a quagmire around here at the moment. Absolute quagmire. Now, up the top there where you see those cars going through, that's Empire Bay Drive. And that's Rosella Road, just where that red car is. Can't see it there. And if kids who now use that pathway go home that way, they have to go down Greenfield Road, which at certain times is quite dangerous. Oh, it's all soggy here. I'm not sure why I went this way. but I did. So I'll keep going through the Myra Quag, and without falling, hopefully. So there's work to be done, but it could be done, and it would provide a way for kids to get to school on a bike track safely and not have to go anywhere near Empire Bay Drive and Greenfield Road. So it goes down there to the right. See that little gap? Oh, nice spider's web too. Down there. That's where it goes. Out through there. That's where I just came through with that beautiful tree. Then I imagine it would come along there and head up through this section. Anyway, that's up for the council engineers to work out, but I do think it's a sensible, low cost solution to a safety issue, and also provides part of the bicycle track network in the area, which would be beneficial to everybody, of course, not just the school kids. So let's hope we can get some traction with this one. And so I ask for all the residents of Empire Bay to get behind it, right to council, right to the state government, and even Lucy Wicks, a federal member, and see if we can get something happening on this. This is where I believe the substation was, no longer, and that up there is Empire Bay Drive, so the kids would come down there, and the school is very close by. Problem solved. QED. So remember, folks, the power is in our hands. It's a collective group, and as you as an individual, to make a noise and make it often, and make it clear. I think that was John Farnham's song. You're the voice. Try and understand it. Sounds a bit sort of odd to say that, but it's true. These people who take our taxes and rates and stuff have an obligation to do what's right for their constituents, and we need to tell them what we want, and they need to listen to what we have to say, prioritise, and make the right decisions for us. So that's why the Empire Bay and Districts Roads Group was formed, to galvanise community sentiment and get some action. So it's with this. The school's down there, by the way, folks, so you can see how the kids have a very safe trip to and from school. So that's a good thing. Alright then, so I'll leave you with that. All the best. And see if we can get some action happening. Oh, bellbird. Lovely. Bye for now. Bye.